How's it going, everybody? And welcome to the second episode of The Trucker's Bible. So, the first episode only went out on Thursday, and it had a great review so far. Did you hear much back now, Don?
Yeah, great feedback, to be fair. Yeah, I loved it, and so we'll keep doing it if we keep wanting. Well, Coco, tell me, Waterford Truck Show looked like an amazing weekend.
It was pure class. The location and the weather just made it savage.
It looked unreal now. Unfortunately, it was a great weekend myself, but it looked, as truck shows go, I don't think it will get better now. Fair play to the boys that...
Yeah, and they were very easy going, just relaxed, and they let everyone in, park up. There was no hassle. It was perfect. And the sun was shining, fucking got sunburnt.
That's the job. You can't beat a good show. Good weather is absolutely unreal.
Yeah, no, and you walk 15 yards and you're at the sea. You're up on the beach.
Jesus, mate, get up in the morning, go for a swim.
Were you down there for multiple days, or?
I went down on Friday afternoon and I came back on Sunday.
Ah, okay, lovely.
So it was lovely. And Friday was just kind of, I was there with Jen and her stand and helped them set up a bit and get organised, and we had a few drinks on Friday night, nothing mental. But
did you go uptown or did you stay around?
Friday night we stayed in the park. We just had a few drinks there, and a few people were coming in, parking up, and we're just chatting, talking, a few cans.
Lovely, I like that.
Saturday now was busy there at the stand, was busy at the show. There was a lot of people come in. And then we finished up and we went for a walk around the show then because we saw none of the trucks. And then we went up to Massimo's, bag of chips, and like a bunch of kids, and into the arcade. It was great fun.
That's the way to do it.
You know, it
was in Tremor, was it?
Yeah, it was in Tremor. It was on the prom. Like, you just walk straight down the beach. And you were down to the amusement and the arcades. And, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Fair play to John and all the lads. They put in great effort. It was a lovely show. Lovely, lovely show. And I'll definitely be going back again.
Yeah, it was good. No, and I was always speaking to Jason about it. I said that definitely there was always number one show to go to. And I said, go to now, I missed it. But right, next year.
The location makes it though.
Down
at the prom.
You'll have to excuse me. I'm
tired,
to be alive.
Recovering, Don. Recovering.
I'm after the week from hell. Jeez, I got sick. Bad sick. And I won't mind. And in the middle of changing job, I started a new job this Monday. And which is hard enough. I find it the older now I'm getting, it's hard leaving jobs now.
Yeah.
I think when I was younger, it was no bother leaving. No.
So, you're a driver, so when you say changing jobs, is it like changing who you drive for?
Yeah, it's still a steering wheel.
No, I know it's changing and all. It obviously is still a change, but yeah.
Not gonna know the fans yet.
You're a tipper man like me now.
Yeah, I'm on the tipper now. Yeah. No, another local fella next to me, Shane. I know him for years as well. Good gear as well. I would jump. Just he's a bit more busier. I had a nice handy number, but so lifestyle now I need to be making the all extra bank like.
With us all being alcoholics, I suppose that helps.
Yeah, it definitely does.
What you call
No, Green need to keep you entertained now.
Oh jeez, he's a fair ticket.
I'm gonna have to start breaking out the whiskey now if you keep me on it.
Oh my god, I got fair sick. I mean, I got so sick. I got food poisoning.
Fuck.
And I put on Wednesday and Thursday, I thought I was going to die. And I couldn't ring in sick. I couldn't. Not the first week. I just couldn't.
I can't do that.
And not with Noel Graney there because he'd never let me down. Not a hope. Because he would tell everyone that he wanted able for us. He would
Yeah.
I had to keep going. And I was bad. I mean, I couldn't even talk on the phone. Excuse me. And Thursday evening, the last load, I was heading over where we're Tippett. And we're going on the main road, and just before I was turning off, and I see, and I kept getting sick. I didn't get time to pound the window. Got sick on top of me.
Fuck.
Fucking down the door car, the lorry and everything. What a mess, right? And I turned down this narrow road. There was nowhere to stop. Like, if I stopped, I was in the middle of the road. I just had to continue on.
Just keep going and start
breaking.
breaking.
And sick was falling off the wheel off my hand.
Oh, Jesus
it was down
Christ.
here. But I'll tell you one thing, lads, and I'm not joking. Did I feel like $1 million?
Well, to yourself.
The relief.
I'm just imagining you sitting in puke and being like, I feel great.
The body just said whatever was in me, that it had to go. And I tried it. And I knew it was just in me, lad. It was stuck inside me. And I tried sticking my fingers back in my throat. No, Granny says, hey, do you want to help? My fingers. I says, no.
They helped.
And what you call it? I just had to drive down this narrow road. I had to drive down, and the fucking lad. I went in, I just drove in, I fucking tipped up the load. I came out, I was just at the entrance, and I jumped out of the lorry. The sick was running off me, and no one was looking at me. And I said, lad, I'm 100, I feel $1 million. And he said, you can see it in you. You can see the relief in you. I went home so happy. And the smell, it was like dog food.
Oh, fuck that.
But he's still not right, though.
One of us going to get sick on the pod now.
Yeah.
Oh, stop.
Out of the mic.
Yeah.
But, I'm not joking. But I'm still, if you want to see me swamping as many cans tonight, I'll be taking it very handy now, because...
I'd say 2 or 3 drinks in now and you'll be fucking down and everything.
Yeah, grand. Happy out.
You know, that was my experience.
How did you find your tipping work now the first week?
I'm a magnet for wet spots.
Oh, yeah.
I'm after finding a whole new talent. You often hear Dave about not getting bogged.
Yeah.
Well, I get bogged about twice a day.
Are you serious? Because I thought it was a whole like fucking taboo subject if you get bogged.
Oh, well,
you get bogged.
I don't know. Fuck. I'm just a magnet from the truck that I'm in now. It actually came with the quarry spec. She had the hitch in the front of it.
Oh, yeah.
But the bossman took that off. He put the normal bumpers back on. There's talks of it coming back on again.
So I'm going to take a wild guess here and assume that you were transporting something that you then tip out of the truck.
Yeah.
Same as me with the stone and everything.
They're just ground a bit wet. Obviously, it would be these days, but jeez, I seem to find them all. And I could go in the same place where another fella went, and lad, I'm going down. I don't know what it is, like, but I'm not. I'm fucking. Oh, Jesus. That's how you find it. But anyway, different now. I'm not used to it now.
But it's different every place you go.
Oh, it is. No matter where you go, it's a different ground. Yeah. No, it's new to me. It's definitely new to me.
Has any farmer said to you, but I can get in there with the tractor and trailer?
No, to be fair, this will go in. Those Smiths or something, you ought to follow in.
Yeah, but there's some places now you go and they just say like, oh, but I can get in there with the tractor and trailer. But the fucking Arctic and trailer doesn't go.
Oh, sure,
there's the boys beeping now to try and get out of the church.
Is that Alan?
I think so, yeah.
Get out.
If anybody's listening can hear that beep in the background, that is fucking
That's Alan Clark now, not able to get out of the convent. The nuns won't let him out.
He decided to leave just as mass started in the church here, and fucking the taxi man that we come over with and Alan rang to say that they blocked the exit with their parked in the church.
Clark, we can hear that horn in your Jeep for our podcast.
Come back up here.
Will you go in there and say a few prayers?
I'd say there's more chance it was him and the taxi man no fucking blowing them over.
Yeah. No, but even there a while ago, we were putting a road in the bog, like, and fucking ripped every light off the front of my lorry.
It's tough work. Tell me,
It's different.
are you taking heed of the truck shows in England?
I watched a lot of reviews and a few videos from Lincoln there, all right.
Yeah,
I didn't see anything from Devon yet, but...
Devon looked like a lovely truck show. That's a truck show I'd like to go to now.
No, I didn't see anything
That
from
looked
Devon,
nice. Yeah. But you know what's out there, and I admire them, right? There is a bunch of TikTokers.
Yeah.
And they stick together. And there's 1, 2, 3 lads, boys. There's 4 now on OnlyFans. And there's a fella on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Of these truckers.
Yeah.
And like doing the actual thing that OnlyFans is for, or something to do with trucks and OnlyFans?
In trucks.
Trucking. They're trucking and they have trucks working.
And they're riding in the trucks.
I was gonna say, there's something about an English girl in the community got slated recently for fucking. She was like an OnlyFans trucker or something.
But they're all getting slated.
I don't think
they?
to be
It's
fair.
normal with OnlyFans.
I just water off the duck's back, and I think fair fucks to them.
Yeah.
I admire them. They are actually making good coin. They're doing up their trucks. They're still doing the work, but they get some backlash.
Yeah.
Genuine question though. Like I've openly talked about on Patreon and other podcasts and stuff like that I've used OnlyFans and all that shit.
You've used OnlyFans?
Not that I've been on OnlyFans. I have like subscribed to people's OnlyFans or whatever. But do you not? I do often think about like, is that going to be an issue in 20 years when you have kids and their kids? Like
That's what I used to say.
Yeah.
Right?
Why don't you anymore?
Why? Because, right? I did, and I said this, and it was actually a friend of mine that was talking about being on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And I thought she should, but I thought this could be the issue, down the line. You go into the playground, is this your mammy?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Especially with kids now younger getting phones and
right?
Yeah.
But now up to recently, I don't think that's a big thing now, because I said the biggest thing now is this your daddy? Why is he, he identifies as a toaster? I think that's the problem now, like.
Toaster.
It is, but it is like, or a frog.
Yeah, but I think you're only going to have...
I think if you're little Tommy, you come up and you show that this your mom with her letterbox hanging out, right? I mean, I think you're going to be a legend. I mean, you're going to get bullied bad, like when you're told that your father's at home and he's identifying as a pussycat.
I think you're going to get pretty fucking bullied if your mom has her gash out on OnlyFans.
I think you'll be a legend these days. No way.
Do you see you on a Trucker Baddie?
Yeah.
It was over with Sammy.
Yeah.
See her TikTok last week, herself and the boyfriend or whatever he is, they pulled in on the side of the road.
That's right, yeah.
And he was in the lorry making content with
Yeah.
another bird, and your one was sitting out in your one's car.
In the lay-by?
And she was videoing it, made a TikTok.
Oh,
and
yeah, she was videoing, yeah.
And he was flittering her. The truck was flying.
Yeah. And he's on it. The two of them, the two partners, and they're making money out of it.
Yeah.
Is, just from the
Fake
legal
taxi.
standpoint, is it not like illegal to be doing that in public areas, no?
It's in the truck, sure. The curtains are
It's in
full.
the truck, curtains, like a house.
Oh yeah, well, the curtain pulls it. Sorry, because when you were saying she's in the lay-by filming it, I was like, so
Oh,
anybody can
he-
see
No.
it.
She's videoing outside the truck. Like
Oh,
she's
okay.
making a video.
She'll go
replying
for the
someone.
spin in the truck with
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
He pulls up in the lay-by. They meet the other girl. He
Yeah.
wants to make content. So does this girl then. Do you say so? The two of them are fulfilling each other's profile.
Letterboxes.
Yeah. And she sits in the car and not playing Snake.
Isn't it great with a lorry? It'll take any load.
But they all bought standard lorries and they're all doing them up and they're
Yeah.
pumping money into them and the truck's looking beautiful.
Yeah. To go to
So
the shows. And
there's a question for you then. I know you're married, obviously. We all know Linda from your socials and stuff like that. Paul, you're single, and you
Yeah.
like if you were to meet somebody, or if you were single and you were meeting somebody, and they done OnlyFans, would it bug you? Would you be with them?
I'd have to see if that money is coming in. I think you might grow to learn to love it.
You think?
You might even support it. I'd say if they're DC European, he's Dave Cosby. He is a gent. He's real nice. He's what you see is what you get. I'm following him on social media long time in England. He'll tell you straight out the trucking game is going bad, but his wife to be his OnlyFans, and that's where all the
Right.
You know, he says the BMW, the new caravan. He says the up the house. That's not from the trucks.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah, I just know because we've talked about it a few times on different podcasts. Excuse me, and like it has just been described as €5 pussy, and we're kind of looking at going, yeah, does it devalue humans? Does it devalue that person as human? I don't think they personally give a fuck.
Yeah.
But do you stop looking at these women that are doing it, or even lads that are doing it, as human?
Yeah, I don't know.
you don't look at them any different, but you have an
Or
opinion
just to
more.
people curious. If they're on a social platform, I suppose, you're just curious to see, like, she looks fierce. Well, that trucker girl, A580, she's a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
she'll be out, and she does bits of content on her TikToks, the leggings on and stuff. I mean, you would be curious to subscribe to see
Yeah, no, absolutely.
what it's like kitted off, you know.
I understand that point of it, but
So I don't think I wouldn't feel it would devalue
I wouldn't
her,
either.
like.
But there's a psychotic side to OnlyFans, which is the fact that first of all, when you join as a member of OnlyFans, I don't know if either of you ever joined
No,
OnlyFans, right? So when you join somebody's page on OnlyFans, they'll start messaging you and stuff, right?
That's automated, though.
No. They start personally doing it then
yeah?
after a while, like, and it's part, and they want to charge you for messaging and stuff like that, or they've started doing it now that the content is now behind an extra paywall, even though you've paid for the month.
yeah,
And it's
right.
Unlock this video for $5 or unlock it, whatever.
Right.
Doesn't matter. But I never wanted to talk to him when I subscribed.
No.
Like, I'm here to see this, and that's it, and I'm finished then, whatever.
And-
but they try to give you like the girlfriend experience,
fuck
right?
that.
I'm
Porn's
yeah.
not about girlfriend experience.
yeah, and I'm sitting. I view it as porn.
Yeah.
But
it is porn.
And if there was a lonely fella,
and that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. The majority of
He
people
thinks he's in a relationship
are
now.
now sitting there going, "Oh, like that's my boo," or whatever. And I'm sitting there going, "Yeah, he's going to show up at your house and chop your fucking head off."
yeah.
Lads manipulate into that, though.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And then you're a bit lonely in that, and then this beautiful girl is texting you online and talking and making you feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
That is the dodgy side
It's
of it. Like.
it's massively dangerous. And I
And what
know.
do they call that? Pet pigs or
Oh yeah, pay pigs.
pay pigs.
I think that's disgusting. I think it's a horrible term.
In a way, some of them are a bit like pay pigs.
No, they are. They are. Like I just think it's a terrible term. Like, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
Tell me, how would you know what the content's going to be? Say if you subscribe.
So-
Like, so some of it isn't.
It's the very same as going on somebody's Instagram page. That's the way it's framed, right? Of there's a bio, a picture, all of that, like at your top of the page, like normal, and then in the description it explains exactly what content is on their page. So like you'll know before you subscribe.
Oh, okay, right.
Is this just somebody in their brand knickers, or is it going to be
Darren
full-blown-
Lauren eating beans.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, is that how you pronounce his name? I always call him Garen Noonan. yeah, probably is now.
Tomato.
So yeah, you'll know what's going to be on it, and then you can see as well, even though it's not on or it's locked before you pay, you can see that there's 110 photos and there's 50 videos or 60 videos or
okay.
whatever. So, and it'll explain in the description then of like, I do this, this is what you'll find in it or whatever. But yeah, I think that girlfriend experience thing that they give is it's dodgy for them, and some of them do like paid meetups with fans, and it's
That could be dodgy for
that's
them.
extremely dodgy for them. Yeah.
Jeez.
Because there's a lot of fucking creeps out there, like.
Yeah.
Oh.
And look, you kind of have to say, and this is like myself included, I have no problem with saying this. You kind of have to make the assumption anybody who was paying for your OnlyFans is a creep. Like fucking, I feel you will automatically make that assumption.
I suppose that's true. Yeah.
I don't think it's the case, but I think you will automatically make
that's
that
what that's a good way
assumption.
of putting it. To be fair, isn't it?
Yeah. No,
That's
that's true.
what, yeah.
But sorry, so what you were talking about with the what's going on in England with this.
But I admire them because the way they're sticking together, and there's a good group of them, and I admire them. I mean, I wish here in Ireland you'd kind of draw like those social media lads kind of all together.
Yeah.
You know, I think there's a good group of them. I admire
And
them.
are they solely doing it to renovate their trucks and stuff and make it better?
They're doing, and look, and they won't be doing a whole pile of any other hand, yeah, but they are doing a bit. They are out.
Yeah.
You know,
Working
and
a bit as well, yeah.
And look, I like the Shannon girl. I watch her content. She's good content, you know. And she did start driving at 19.
Okay, yeah.
You know, she is interested into the industry. You know, but I just see she's just fucking. I kind of admire the handy money.
Yeah, they're not just somebody jumping into a truck and
Just
pretending,
to get people.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
they're
To get
in the
community,
industry
yeah.
and fell into it, like Joe. But like they do get some fucking hate, like, but they're well able for it. Like,
I know, like, there's a one. I found this from listening to a podcast, and there's a one in America that does OnlyFans. She's in her mid-40s or whatever, but her two kids got kicked out of school because the school found out that she was doing OnlyFans.
I saw that, yeah.
Miss Peabody or whatever
Yeah,
the fuck her
yeah.
name is. And yeah, one of the dads on the street had found her OnlyFans and then started sharing it to the other dads, and all the wives got seriously pissed off because one of the wives found out that their dads was looking at the
jeez.
OnlyFans and brought it to the school's attention. And
That I don't agree with, because you know what? If that's their choice of job and that, let them at it. Like it's no one else's opinion.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Unfortunately, like, it is affecting your children in
Yeah.
that sense. And then as well, like, the content was super weird. Like, she done shit like with her actual mother and stuff like that on her OnlyFans.
mother?
Her actual mother, their granny, like their granny and everything.
all right, no.
Oh, that's a bit, yeah.
Yeah, but
They're in trouble.
her kids got the brunt of that basically, and I suppose that is the worry with OnlyFans, because the majority of the time it's 18 and 19-year-old girls that are deciding to start this, and I made a lot of stupid decisions at 18 and 19 that I regret now.
We all did.
Yeah, everybody does.
Everybody
so
does.
I wonder how much that does affect. But saying that, I also know two girls that do OnlyFans, and one of them gets 140,000 a month.
But you one there that's doing the boxing.
Oh,
Did you hear her on Piers Morgan's interview? What, the tumble dong, the one that's doing the boxing? She's fighting tonight, I think.
I mean,
London, out of
that one.
England.
Who's that now?
She's one of the highest paid OnlyFans in the world.
Oh, is it fucking the Elle Brooke and Astrid
Elle
Wet?
Brooke.
Yeah.
Like Piers
yeah.
Morgan asked her, like, what did your kids think about this and
yeah,
that? She says,
yeah.
to be grand, to be driving a Ferrari.
Yeah,
Who
they said
cares?
they can cry in a Ferrari.
Yeah, they can cry in a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Well, do you know?
And she's making Big bank.
Massive. I think it was her or Astrid Wet, I think, was the one that Jack Grealish, the Man City player, was caught with.
That one,
Elbrook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a big Man City fan.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
But that is another way to look at it. They can cry in a Ferrari.
I know,
She's
but
going boxing now tonight. Like, she's a professional boxer as well.
no, I don't know. She's doing like the way the YouTube boxers are doing fights against each other and stuff like that. Is she not fighting that Astrid Wet one, which is another OnlyFans TikTok girl? Yeah, I don't think I could be completely wrong here, but I don't think she's a professional boxer. It's them YouTube boxing matches.
She puts a lot of training into it, though. You watch her on her Instagram or that.
I don't follow her, but look, I could be completely wrong in that sense. Logan and Jake Paul absolutely do the amount of training that real boxers do, and I think they have to be considered. Well, whichever one of them's gone to wrestling now doesn't, but
one of them's going fighting Tyson, isn't
it? I think it's Jake, and he absolutely puts in the same effort of training and work as what people would call a real boxer. So I think he has to be looked at as, for the fitness level that he's put in and the training that he does, has to be looked at as you're really doing it.
I see as well a lot of English TikTokers actually. Remember they did these misfits or something?
Misfits.
They kind of did these bits of fights within themselves, low key.
Yeah.
But all streaming it, you know? They're all a cute way to make money too. But
absolutely.
Like what's the story that why can't you make money in Ireland on TikTok?
What was the breakdown of it? I think the breakdown of it was that you'd have to once you hit 1 million views on something, you then start getting like 0.6 of a cent for a view afterwards, or 0.06 of a cent for each view after the million, and it has to be on that one video. It can't be that you've broke 1 million on over multiple videos or whatever. So I don't know. I just monetizing, like when people say they want to be YouTubers and they want to be whatever, the monetization side to it and what you have to go through to not get fucking demoted from being monetized is serious. Like,
and how do you make money out of podcasting? Just asking for a friend.
Sponsorship. Like, I think personally, McCarthy's Butter's going to come on here now and sponsor the next couple of episodes. And
a few steaks. McCarthy's for the best butchers in town.
But no, I have to say, after the last podcast here, I remember you were on about Don's barbecue and everything's draw.
Yeah.
Well, I won that.
And I literally, when I seen that, I was like, it's not uncommon for the people that run the raffle win the raffle.
Well, I got some shit over that.
I'd say you did, yeah. I was waiting for that.
I got tortured. Absolutely fucking tortured. It's a fix. And I was like, what? How could it be a fix?
Some fucking number came out in National Lottery.
Yeah, exactly.
No more we can do with that.
But and you weren't a part, like, you're not a part of that, so.
No, I had to screenshot it and send it to, like, Don. I paid the €20 on the Wednesday. He sent me the number 25.
Yeah.
And that was on the Wednesday and it was on the Saturday. And I had to screenshot, send it to the lads. Says, it's no fix. And they said, it's still a fix. I said, fuck off. Like.
You'll always have people say that shit, though.
But, like, the barbecue's class. I'm delighted.
Oh, did you use it?
No, I haven't used the barbecue yet now, but it looks savage.
Fine job.
But the box of meat,
serious.
Savage. I had a couple of steaks last weekend now. It's unreal.
It does outstanding stuff.
Savage,
I'll have to bring you up a box, man.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, yeah, I'll well pay for it. Like,
it does unreal stuff now.
I'm going to have the cowboy sausages this weekend.
So they do.
Well, that was a big thing that when you said that, like, that comes, there's no freezing this and fucking whatever. Like,
you can't say, you can't be, say something is fucking
fresh.
Yeah, if it's frozen, you can't, can't be fucking frozen. Anything you put out of the freezer, you want to be fucking fresh. Actually, the weekend above me, now, we did a heap of cowboy sausages.
That looked unreal.
How was it, Bill?
That was great.
The whole weekend?
Jeez, lad, we had some crack up there.
Yeah? You're on Eileen's on Friday, was it?
Yeah, we landed up early on the Friday, and there was a good crew there already.
Yeah.
But there were people, their names are over my head now.
I thought you had them written down this week.
And I left a piece of paper for him. But what you call it? John, we're on the way up to the barbecue. And we have buns. Huh? You know? They brought buns of people.
Oh, people just brought stuff like.
Oh, jeez, up round there, why not joke? Yeah, so many crowd sponsored.
It looked really, even though it was like 5 different groups that know each other kind of coming together, but the groups didn't know each other, but it looked really family oriented.
Yeah. Oh, jeez, there was some crack up there. And
Like I seen Evan in a lot of the videos that
Yeah.
he was on the podcast with us,
Yeah,
and I was like, Jesus, I haven't seen him since the podcast.
He had the cowboy t-shirt on, all that. I had a right group there with cowboy t-shirts. So I had.
Oh, yeah?
It looked right well low, to be fair. Do you know?
And how did you end up getting into barbecuing, and like 'cause you're big into the meat side of things and doing it really well?
Yeah, sure, look, I like eating.
Is that why you married a chef?
And what you call it?
But where did the dust come from?
I was trying to lose a few pounds, and I was eating turkey rashers, and by God, I was like eating cardboard.
Yeah.
And I like buy spices, barbecue and Cajun, and that's all very powdery.
Yeah.
And I was kind of mixing them, and I kind of said to Linda, there's something a little bit more gritty in it. Do you know, when you kind of a little bit of like a crumb without being crumb. So she said, let it with me, and that's what she came up with then. And it was a bit of a joke then, like she made up a pot of it, like.
Yeah.
And it was a bit of a joke then, and I just called it cowboy dust, and next thing before I knew it, we just kicked off. And do you know, we're more than a year on to now.
Is it going a fucking year? Yeah, so when was
More
dropped
than a
that?
year now, yeah.
But it's gorgeous, though.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I put it on everything.
And that's the one thing I found about it that was crazy, was I started just kind of chucking it in on things that it probably shouldn't be put on, and I was like, it's fucking
Just
lovely.
the carbonara.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
Unreal.
showing it
Yeah,
into.
I go on anything.
Unreal.
I know lads put in their bacon and cabbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know-
We put it on everything. Roasts at the whole lot at home.
Do you know,
it's
it's an all-round seasoning. And, what you call it, as of the Wednesday, she's gone to Blasnahairn Food Awards.
Go away.
No.
So
way.
let's see how we'll get on there. If we even got mentioned, I'd be delighted.
Absolutely.
Do you know? So we said we'd give it a go. What the fuck? We'll go into the big dogs. Huh?
I'm not sure.
It's bit of bad news in the Evolution Truck Show not going ahead.
It's a pity, isn't it?
It's cancelled, is it?
Yeah.
I cancelled now the Friday of Tremor when we're down there.
A little bit of fucking, that was a bit bad news we received now when we were all looking forward to
What
that.
happened with that?
I think insurance is fucking out,
okay,
with a lot of fucking things, you know. But I hope now next year they'll keep their heads up and go at it
There's
again.
so much red tape to go through events.
Oh,
now,
for
though,
God's
isn't
sake, we'll stop. It's unreal. Do you know? So hopefully now
It's a big
that'll...
pity because the lads put a lot of effort into it, and yeah,
Yeah, and there is, you know yourself, the work that goes in. So imagine next year
Yeah.
running a full-blown
for
show
fuck's
over
sake.
a bank holiday weekend.
and they're a year at it, like.
Yeah. Do you know, it is a bit hard for the boys now as well, but...
it? Especially on a bank holiday, like you would have had the crowds.
Oh,
and you would have
jeez,
had
so
it.
we
Yeah,
were-
yeah. And it was a great location and that
Yeah.
for,
Yeah.
right in the middle.
Where was
Midlands,
it?
in Tullamore.
Oh,
Right-
yeah,
right
yeah.
in the Midlands. Everyone could get to it easy enough. Like,
Yeah, bring the jacuzzi, the whole lot.
You are mad to bring that jacuzzi places.
Any bit of water.
You still doing your cold water therapy stuff?
I didn't go on a bit.
Yeah.
So I didn't go on a bit. You know, you're much interest now when it gets warm.
Yes, but you think you'd have more fucking interest
No,
when the weather's good.
No,
like.
no, it was better to go in when it's cold. What else now will be coming up?
we have, well, say, Full of the Pipe is the next big thing.
Foot of the pipe. That's
Yeah,
going to be a
in
good show.
Modelo. Now, that's going to be fantastic.
Is that Mandela, is it?
Yeah, it's in Modelo. You'll have to come to that one now, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that'd be like the location that is great. Like it's on hard ground. They have a bar, they have nice shower facilities. And then they have the pit areas then for all the shops and everything to go into now.
Can I drift a cab around Mandela? Give it a go.
Give you all.
But that'll be the next kind of show now for us.
When's that?
It's at the middle of July, isn't it? Yes, it's 13th to 14th of July.
Okay, lovely.
So a bit of wait now because it's a pity because Evolution now in the middle between Water and that would have been ideal. But hey,
That's
listen.
the way it goes. That's the way it goes.
And I'm sure we have the Barry Kine Memorial truck run that weekend, the bank holiday weekend in June now in Eatonderry in Casa Jordan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's that one?
It's from, say, a fella from Casa Jordan who committed suicide a few years ago.
Right.
And say it's a good friend of Stephen Dillon's. So Stephen's part of that organising it. It's on the Monday of the bank holiday weekend. What?
Yeah, the June bank holiday
Yeah,
weekend.
June bank holiday
the fourth is the
Yeah.
Monday.
And I tell you, Don, we thought we got good prizes for our run. Fuck's sake.
Really?
Oh, they're on about having 2 nights for the raffle and the draws.
Go
For
away.
the prizes of that much.
Oh, geez, fair play to them.
Unbelievable.
Well done to them.
Yeah, no,
well
so
done.
That's going to be great now, and that's on the Monday. I think it's registrations at 9:30, and then it takes off at 11 o'clock.
And where's that?
Castle Jordan. It's a little town, say outside Eatonderry, a little village.
Oh, very good.
So we'll all go to that now. Definitely. We'll
have to
all
call
flee
up.
to that. No, it'll be a good night and good day there, and it'll be brilliant. So that's the run that's close to us now. And actually, the one was in Timahoe today. I was supposed to go to that, but we're recording, so I couldn't go to that one now.
There's a run every weekend now.
Yeah.
Every weekend. It's very hard to do them all, to be fair.
And you must get asked to attend,
All of them.
like
Yeah.
fucking yeah.
Do you know? You would like to go to them all, but you just can't.
No, it's not possible.
know?
I had someone on to me about going out for my last weekend. I didn't even know it was on.
Yeah, you just can't. You can't be as well asking the boss all the time to take a truck.
Yeah.
It's not a cheap fucking thing to be doing, like.
Jesus, I never even thought about that. Like, yeah, you'd have to ask your bosses, can I take the fuck? I keep thinking this is what you drive all day.
Yeah,
every
so
day.
we're sure, but I'm only a chauffeur now. You know, so I have to ask, QK.
Yeah, like it's my brother's lorry, but still have to ask. And,
No, to be fair,
Of course, I never thought of that.
Yeah.
it's not a cheap thing to take a truck off for a day spin.
No,
yeah, no,
I
I can imagine.
I was half thinking of going down to Killing Hill there now tomorrow. The one in Kilkenny.
Oh, the hub, is it?
Yeah.
Good spot
that's
too,
a
good venue.
truck and car show.
Oh, very good.
So I was
Oh, and the
thinking
one to Cartson as well tomorrow above in Dundalk, isn't it?
No.
The CVR show, I think that's on up there.
Oh, is it?
Do you know?
There's a lot now. Every weekend there's something. If you want to go, there's something on every weekend. But it's hard to get to them all.
So, trying to think, you know. I'm not coming to a blank.
Ye got a fantastic reaction to the first episode going out this week.
Yeah.
And you got a lot of questions afterwards about that. But I think one that seemed to kind of come in quite a bit was what's like the worst thing you've seen trucking in general, like or on your travels and stuff like that.
Well, I'm lucky enough anyway. I never saw an accident anyway. Thank fuck anyway.
Not even accidents, but I think the way people were like, is there any weird things you've come across or different things?
Yeah.
Weird. You see, I saw a lot of weird things out in the continent now
Yeah.
at nighttime. You do see a lot of fucking weird stuff there now.
OnlyFans.
Well, pretty well. I think it was her fans, like. But like you see a lot of stuff there at night. But in England, especially, there you see a lot going down the motorway.
Yeah.
Girls are not shy. They're giving an old blowjob there. Like driving down the motorway.
Serious?
Oh no, fucking bothered.
What motorway was that?
M6.
I used to collect milk back around Inchigeela and up really, really small roads. And there's fucking, it's queer country up there. I drove down one night, down to take the farmer way down the road. And when I came back up along, to the bucalines or the flowers or
Oh, the buckalons. The yellow
Buckalons.
ones with top. Yeah.
there, loads of them were cut and laid on the middle of the road. When I came back down, that was in the space of a half an hour.
Like a fucking like cult murder scene.
Just like someone cut him, laid him, cut him, laid him, cut him. It was the strangest thing. That is, back on that side of the country is a lot of hippies and it's strange though. I mean, knowing that there had been someone there in the ditch somewhere, like, but
Yeah.
they do be campy out there and they do, but queer, like, that was give me a shiver now.
Yeah, it's always the things that aren't actually like that frightening or something that frightens you, but it's when it's creepy and eerie, it's very bugs you.
Yeah, jeez, like, you know, like he didn't delay now. He must have, just about him past, he must have jumped out of the ditch instead of cutting and laying these. But it was strange. Why? I don't know, like.
But even when you're going down in remote places, you could find people anywhere.
Yeah, drunk on a Saturday night coming home, you're collecting milk, going to be deadly wide. Like, lads walk in the middle of the road.
I think it was Tuesday morning there to say where we keep the lorries down the cul-de-sac. And then I was driving down the car, just saw like in a little bit of a fucking gap, their car parked, and I paid no attention. This was grand. And coming back up at the lorry there, 20 minutes later, this would be around 5:10 in the morning. I just noticed up in the back window, fake taxi, and she all fucking fogged off.
Fuck
Yeah.
off.
And it's Tuesday morning.
A young fella at it.
Oh, that's the first time I've seen
Fake
them
taxi
there
has
now.
made it to Ireland.
Yeah.
No, big white writing in the back with fake taxi. I was like, oh, there you go. Fuck me. But you could see them anywhere.
It's, the things you see in America.
Yeah.
But even on
Unbelievable.
the road, but even on the road, like the way that we talked about the last time with the driving, it's fucking shocking. Like I put it up in my story this week.
Seen that, yes.
A lorry just passing out a car, and your man, like, he was driving for Tarrants. He was just ready to put on his indicator to pull in, and then the fucking car takes off. fucking wankers. Like, and it was a learner driver as well.
Sad lad.
Yeah, that confused me when I seen the learner driver part
No,
of it.
it
Obviously,
might not
it
have
might
been-
not have been a learner
not.
driver, but he was driving like a fucking learner
But you know
driver.
what? If it wasn't a learner driver, he's a bigger prick.
Absolutely, yeah. But that was bollocks because, like,
Yeah.
obviously the lorry can't. I imagine he can't get up much more speed.
We
to
can only go
past
90.
90.
Kilometers an hour. So
Are you
he's able
capped
to,
at that? Like,
Yeah, it's
okay,
limited.
wow, okay.
so like that car is going slow. He's able to pass it out, and then it's oh, there's a lorry passing us out.
Yeah,
Let's pass. Let's go
Yeah,
again now.
this is
like.
absolutely madness.
Which is absolutely fine if you want to overtake the lorry and go past it then.
Grand.
But not speeding up when the lorry is repeatedly trying to come back
Yeah,
in.
it was
The
ridiculous.
worst thing is the cars behind are building up,
Yes.
and then the lorry driver's the prick for holding
Oh,
everyone up.
everybody's shouting at that cunt. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've done it myself. Like,
Yeah, everyone does it. Like I do it. I was in the car, but then you see that, and I put it on my story, and the amount of comments got back, like, it's fucking shocking. Like something has to change with that now.
Yeah, I don't
that's-
think you ever will.
No, but
It's gotten worse.
But you know what? It might be something with this new lorry guard of lorry.
It's all out looking for easy bucks. That's all that is. I ain't going to help with anyone on the road. Like, they still want bat and eyelid at that
But they
time.
might see things in a different perspective.
They're looking for the phone and safety, but that's all they're looking for. Easy money. It is
But it's
nothing
like
at
a
all
new-
whatsoever.
it's like a new Garda task force for lorries or something, is it?
No, they're coming out in lorries. The guards. are
Oh, the
coming out in
guards have.
lorries.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just imagine the big Garda yoke on the front of his Scania or something.
No,
like.
but I'd say it'll be in fucking
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd
unmarked
see it,
ones,
but you'd spot him a mile away, didn't you? God's sake, like a bad Tesco yoke up and down the road.
They'd want to do
There's not
better.
a thing in a bog standard yoke, for God's sake.
They'd want to do better in their last TikTok. Remember the lorry they found going fast, and the guard in the front making the video, and he'd no seatbelt or nothing on.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's, no, they did in England for years. The Garda, they're the cop truck. Sorry, yeah.
But so, like, if you're capped at a speed, what is the actual speed that a lorry could go at top speed?
See, like some can be 87, some be 80, 90. Then if you've got a calibrated 90 and you right ball tires, you might have 91. So that's why there's a
Oh, no, wait,
difference.
sorry. So there's not an actual.
The cap is 90.
The cap is 90.
Yeah, the actual. No, sorry.
legal-
I looked at the cap being like putting a limiter on or something.
Yeah, it's a limit on 90.
Yeah. But if you were to take that off, could a lorry go like 140?
Oh, around the
Oh,
cloud,
geez,
no
yeah,
bother.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, really? Yeah.
No, no bother at all.
When I was over in Belgium, say, all our lorries were registered as campers.
Right.
So they in Europe could legally go without a tacho, and it could go 100 kilometers an hour
Okay.
because they were over 51% of living area.
And does it take like 15 seconds to get up to the 100 kilometer?
No, but-
No. You get up and I go.
Go away,
Fly
yeah.
it. Oh, fly it.
Fuck.
Some trucks will beat a car off the line.
Fuck off.
Oh,
Like,
there's
there's
just
power
yeah.
in them. Like,
Oh, that's just serious, yeah.
fuck.
If you're quick enough in the gears, lad, you will. You'd let a boy race so quick.
Are your trucks manual gears?
No.
My one's automatic now, yeah.
Yeah.
nearly
I
all
would
are.
imagine all new ones are new enough like ones.
But you
wouldn't
can order them to be manual.
They're nearly gone now. Nearly gone
Ian
now.
Ward ordered his one to be manual.
That's,
didn't
I'd say, the very last of them, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's the last of them now, I think.
Is there a lot more to the actual like change?
There is.
of
Like,
a
I
gear?
look, lads, look, they love the whip. This is a bit, some legends, the ash plant, as they call it. Do you know what, lad? I don't care. I drove one out this week. The one I'm going into wasn't ready. And it's a lovely truck. Manual. And just, no, it's hard to work up and down, especially on our better roads.
Yeah.
Traffic
Just
already.
up and down and
Oh, gee,
constantly changing. And,
I'd say if
and
you
you
had-
sick trip you off this hand. And try to change the other. It's tough work, I tell you what.
if he had to come in, like I can imagine now, if he had to come into a town and that stopping and starting, moving in traffic or something like that with having to manually
hardship. I
change the
see.
gears.
I'm years now driving manual, like it's fucking very hard to go back.
Are you still driving a manual?
No.
yeah,
I just changed the truck that I go into wasn't ready. It was ready today now. Oh, it's just a pleasure. Oh, the legs straight out. Oh, Jesus. It is actually a pleasure. And we're up down bad little roads, like, and
It's
Yeah,
nice every
good
odd
work.
time to get into a manual, though. It's nice. Like, we've one manual. in
not
our
even the
place.
car. I couldn't even.
I know we've one manual, the FM double drive. Now I like getting into that every odd time, but we're selling that there now. So anyone wants to buy it?
See, I've only been driving for 3 years, 3 or 4 years
In total?
yeah. And
You driving a fucking Merc already?
well, the first car I ever bought was a brand new Seat Leon in 211, and I got my license a month after I bought the car. So, and yes, I got my license in 21, and it's 24 now, and I had that for 2 years, sold it, and got the Merc. But so the Leon was manual, and the Merc is automatic, and I didn't want to go automatic because I was like, same thing. I was like, I love getting that perfect gear shift and feeling it off, whatever. And then I get into the automatic, and I was just like, this is fucking savage. I was like, I'm never going back.
No way.
But I drove my mate's car the other day, and it was manual, and I was like, oh, I got a little twinge in the balls when I fucking started moving the gear stick.
No, not for me, no.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Did you not make that mistake there once lately?
Oh, fuck off. And I did actually find it has a fail safe, so fuck you, Paul, right? David done the exact same thing to me the other day. He was like, are we 40 minutes in now, man? Are we actually recording? I was like, David, you've done this more times than I fucking did.
You had an interesting flight there lately.
Oh, God.
Next time you go to Liverpool, will you drive?
I tell you, I blame David for this one completely. So
He wasn't flying the plane, was he?
he fucking could have been, but no, we went over, and we were going over for a match and fucking all that, and whatever way the flights worked out, we said, look, we went Tuesday to Sunday, and I was like it's a good amount of time to spend over there when you're literally just drinking every day and you're only going for the match. Yeah,
It's a long match.
So we were over there, and that was fine. And then David rang me, I think it was like the Friday. No, it was a Thursday, sorry. And he says to me, grand, and you know about that podcast Sunday morning? And I was just like, nope. And he was like, yeah, there's somebody coming in to do a podcast Sunday morning. And he had just done the Friday night with G, and fucking, obviously he forgot to hit the record button, and there was all that whole debacle. So he said to me, look, I thought I had said it to you, like, you need to be back here for this podcast Sunday morning. And he's never like been, usually if I'm not here, he's like, it's grand, we'll figure it out, walk me through it, phone call, whatever. So I changed the flights to come back on the Saturday. I was like, it's grand. The match was fucking on Wednesday evening, so it was grand. Like, I had plenty of time to do whatever. So we decided, yeah, grand, we'll fly back on the change flights to Saturday. And of course, when we changed the flights, we decided to change the flights into a day where there was probably one of the biggest storms in Ireland. Didn't think about that. Everybody started texting me being like, you know, you're after changing your flights to come back in the middle of a storm, like. And I was like, oh, fuck. And I was terrified of flying up until about a year ago, and only got over it in the last year.
Ah, stop.
Swear to God, yeah, absolutely fucking shitting a brick every time I flew. So got on the flight, that was fine. Flying back from Liverpool to Dublin, and made an attempt to land. And it was so weird because you're slowed down, you're just about to hit the runway, and all you hear is the jets, or all you feel is the jets
Powering
being
back on again.
completely powered up, and you just go straight up in the air,
Jesus.
right? And we were like, oh, what the fuck is going on? And now coming in was so bad. A bit like yourself, they started handing out sick bags, right? And there was about 30 people that were together on the flight, but in different areas of the plane. We're all drunk, and we're like going to Dublin for the weekend to go drinking, and like this was like 11 o'clock in the morning. We left Liverpool at 11 o'clock in the morning, and they started getting sick on themselves on the plane because the fucking flight was that bad. Like, and it really was. Like, so you imagine you're just sitting normal like we are now, and then all of a sudden you're driven a mile across the fucking sky. Like, the plane just gets hit. Do you know when you go on the motorway and you just feel a wind over a bridge hitting you or whatever? Kind of like that, but 10 times worse.
Jeez.
So this poor girl in front of us, and I didn't blame her for anything, but she started to get sick into the bag. The bag overflowed. She started to get sick on herself. She started to get sick on the seat in front of her and whatever. And then the smell just started hitting everybody.
Yeah.
And they started getting sick. And I was like, for fuck's sake. And like, this fear of flying was starting to come back into me. And I was like, oh God. So we made 2 attempts to land. And then I found out, Captain Commando Oakham was like, look, it's illegal for us to make a 3rd attempt. We can't try to land again.
Fuck. Half the divert in.
Yeah, we were like, what the fuck are we supposed to do? So I was like, look, just get me on the fucking ground, you know, fly up to Belfast or go to Cork or somewhere, and fucking I'll get a bus back up. My car was in Dublin Airport. Yeah. No, we're going back to Manchester.
Oh, my
And I was like, so we just came from fucking Liverpool. Like, so we ended up, it's a 25-minute flight from Dublin to Liverpool, and Liverpool.
that all it
That's
is?
all it is, right? So we were actually circling around trying to do the landing for like an hour and a half, right? And I started to panic then. I was like, what if we run out of fuel? I was like,
Yeah.
fuck this, like. So we ended up back in Manchester. The plane just stinks of puke, and we're sitting there going, this is getting worse and worse and worse. So we ended up having to sit on the plane on the runway for 2 hours with all the air conditioning and everything turned off and the heat just on. So the puke is starting to get worse.
Oh my God.
Oh,
and
jeez,
fucking
no,
horrible
stop.
shit. Yeah.
Stop.
So then they come on and we're like, look, everybody disembark the plane. We need to clean it and get it sorted. And we were like, right, fine. In the Manchester airport. They were like, great news. Like 20 minutes later, like, everything's clean. Get back on the plane. You're going
Couldn't
now.
have been.
So we were like, perfect. Happy
Couldn't have
days.
been clean after 20 minutes.
Yeah, we were like serious cleaning crew. So we were like, great, got back on the plane, happy days. And
Wasn't raining here anyway, was it?
it was raining, yeah. And no sign of the captain come on then and was like, this was supposed to have been refueled. It hasn't been refueled. We have to wait for it to be refueled.
No way.
So we were like, right, fine, whatever. Then he came back on and was like, right, we've missed our window because we're technically not supposed to be here. So we only get a certain window to fly out of.
Yeah.
And because we were waiting for the refuel, we've missed our window now to fly back. And we were like, oh, for fuck's sake. So he was like, we have to wait for the next window. We waited for the next window. We're watching your man refuel. We're all on the plane while your man's like refueling the plane, right?
Yeah.
We're watching him do it. And then the captain came back on. So we were there for another 2 hours, I'd say. And then your man came back on and was like, great news. We're refueled. Everything's ready to go. Bad news is we can't get the flight plans working on our iPad. So we can't see anything going on. And I was like, oh, here, lad, fuck off. Seriously. Did start getting this idea of, like, am I supposed to be on this plane now? Is this supposed to fucking go?
Yeah.
And I'm getting texts saying that like the storm is still back in Ireland or whatever. So I was like, are we even going to be able to land when we get back?
Yeah.
So last fucking thing was, we got off the plane. We were off it for about an hour. They put us back on the plane again. And then Captain come on and was like, great, we got the flight plans. We printed them out. And I was like, you printed them out? Like, for fuck's sake. And then he turned around and was like, only bad news is we've now went over our hours.
Fuck it.
Myself and the staff. So we've had to
No
ring an
way.
emergency staff in Manchester. They're obviously all at home. It's a fucking Saturday, whatever. So you'll have to wait 2 hours for them to arrive. So we left Liverpool at 11 o'clock I left the hotel at 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. We eventually got back on the plane and flew out of Manchester at 20 past 11 that night.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And then had to drive from
nightmare.
Dublin. Had to drive from Dublin back down. And trying to land the plane was the exact same as trying to land it that morning.
Jeez.
We were
Oh,
getting
yeah.
whipped around the place. Only this pilot said, fuck it, I don't care, I'm touching down.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was a long story. Apologise about that. But yeah, so puke
was
everywhere.
nice.
Fucking,
Oh.
Talk about puke.
yeah.
Oh, that'd make you sick now, wouldn't it?
Tonight's episode is sponsored by sick bags.
And the sick bags Ryanair give you might as well be a peanut bag. Like,
Is that small?
Yeah, oh, Jay, it was shocking. I'd say they were about that size.
Good man, Michael O'Leary.
I was like, you could spit in it and fill the fucking thing up. Like, have you ever had bad flights? Are you
No,
afraid of
lucky
flying?
enough.
Or
No, I don't give a shit about flying.
It's,
I'd be
no, I
look-
think touch wood.
Yeah.
I suppose you've all done America and stuff like that as well, which is
Yeah,
like
I've
long travel.
Done
And,
America and I've done America with the horses now as well.
yeah.
So that's a cool experience now going with the
Oh,
horses.
with the horses on the flight, like.
Yeah.
Fuck. How
Yeah,
does
it's
that work?
just a cargo plane, like, and it's like takes a long time now to get the horses all on and that because they have to go into the crates out in the
Yeah.
ground. Then you have to get them up on the lift, get them into the plane and that. Like, it's a long old process, but
Do they freak out a lot, like going up? on
no, to be fair, now touch wood. I was only on 2 flights with horses now, and they worked perfect. Now
Yeah.
it was great. It was great. Now and the horses flew good, and like I say, takeoff and landing where we're not allowed down with them could be different, but when we get down to them, they were perfect. But it was a cool experience now and then being out cargo planes. It's cool now.
Yeah. So, what way do you like sit on a cargo
Like,
plane?
say we're right behind the pilots. There's 6 or 8 seats, and that's all there is.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
That,
Then you
I feel like
go,
that's
like,
mad.
There's a fridge and a microwave. You go get your own food whenever you're hungry, and there's only but the 2 pilots, and then we flew. There was 4 of us in the back, so there's only 6 people on the whole flight.
Do the crates have water trucks and stuff for?
They don't have water trucks, like say, but we bring our own buckets and that, and then we can clip them up.
Oh,
say,
great,
for water,
yeah,
and then we
yeah.
can go down and feed them, and we can change.
Oh, so you can access the
20 minutes after they hit the normal
altitude.
we can go down to see them, and you have to bring gas or air masks and everything with you down.
Fuck.
You have to bring them if you need them. You don't have to use them.
Yeah,
but-
yeah.
Is it loud down there where they are?
No, it's not too bad.
No?
No. It's not much different than a normal flight.
Right.
But now it's warm. It's a lot warmer in the cargo planes.
Is it?
Yeah, it's warm down there. But then we can go down and we can check the horses. Now
And was there other cargo or was it just the horses?
There was cars, there was flowers, there was
go on.
How big
everything.
is the fucking, like, it's a proper, like, fucking full cargo plane?
Oh yeah, proper full
Oh,
cargo
Jesus,
plane. Yeah. Like
And how many horses would you be putting on it, like?
we brought the first year we went over, I think we brought 26 or 32 or something.
Fuck.
Yeah. And we
So-
weren't the other, and like that plane that we went on actually took off from Amsterdam with 10 horses on it and landed in Shannon.
So
We loaded up there, then went to Miami.
what way did you work that in? Were you living in Belgium that time? Did you?
No, I was in Ireland at that stage.
So did you drive, take him to?
Yeah, I drove the truck down to Shannon,
Yeah.
and then then we got them on the plane, and then I went on the plane with them.
And who took away the truck?
I had to hire a driver to take the truck home.
Right. So I went on with him then.
Yeah.
And when you got off the other side in, obviously American truck picked him up.
Yeah. We to go into quarantine for 48 hours.
Yeah.
So the gelding is going to quarantine for they're going to 48 hours, and then the mares and stallions and that go in for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks as well.
Oh, would they?
Yeah.
Because there's strict rules on bringing, like,
Overbreeding.
animals into countries,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. Over the breeding, like say the stallions have to go in and do live coverings and that, like to test their semen and a load
Yeah.
of bollocks. It's a load of bollocks. That's all it is. So they're in a different quarantine station that's not far away from where we were based. There was only a 10-minute drive. So you
Why,
could go down
why
to
would
see
they
them.
be testing their semen?
Don't know. To be honest, I don't have the answer to it.
But they've smuggled something in their semen.
Yeah, but that was part of it for them, and like the mayors had to do testing and that as well. And it's a long old process, but it's bullshit.
Fuck it. Interesting though.
But it was cool now, and like the trucks over in America for the horses are completely different.
Really?
Fucking like from the 60s or something. Like they go in big old ramps, and then they go in and they turn around and they go into little blocks, and then there's just a chain across in front of them.
Jeez.
Fuck.
Yeah, they're way behind in America, like in Europe.
In Wales,
Go
in
away.
Way
Wales
behind,
in
like.
America is way behind.
Yeah.
And they're
Fuck, I
just,
would have always said like because like England always follows America, and then Ireland follows England.
No,
No,
Europe
they-
is
like that would-
fucking years ahead of America.
Well, I always remember saying growing up, like we used to go to France every year when I was a kid as our holidays, and I always thought like the likes of France and Spain and Germany and all were miles ahead of Europe in fucking
yeah.
in the way like I would say like fast food restaurants are done or bins or anything like that would seem to always be much more ahead of Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah, but America, like in a way, is backwards, like and like that, like because we were traveling with the horses. So
What area were you going to? Sorry.
we landed in Miami, and then we were going up to West Palm Beach
Oh, okay.
to Wellington.
It's all Florida, is it?
Yeah.
Well, everybody says Florida is like the fucking.
No,
like-
but these are the same lorries. They're going all over the country.
Okay, right.
It's a couple of main companies, and they do all the transport like that. And like, so you have 3 horses on your left, you have 3 horses on your right, and then you're sitting in the middle, kind of, because you just want to make sure they're okay because they're not used to it. And the fucking legs coming at you every angle because they don't know what to do either because they're so used to our trucks where they're standing at the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't move forward and back. And this, like, they can go fucking mental left and right.
Is it better for them to be able to move, or is it more dangerous for them to be able to move?
I think in America, when they're used to it, it's okay. But for the European horses who are so used to being kind of in confined space and they're so used to it, they don't mind. But then when they get this whole loose area in front of them, and then there's maybe a horse that don't like in front of them, and they're a bit of a dickhead, and then they start to fight and that. No, but it's different over there.
They're an amazing animal. They're an absolutely amazing animal.
Yeah. No, it was great working with horses. Now I got to a lot of good, like I got to European championships, world championships with them. Got to travel a lot of fucking Europe with them, and to America as well.
That's cool.
But so there's like a new thing with YouTube's algorithm that if you curse within like the first 10 or 20 minutes or something, the algorithm will automatically demonetize your fucking video. And like as long as you get over that like 10-minute mark, you're absolutely fine. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
All right.
How does that make sense though? Why is there 10 minutes or 15 or whatever it is that you have to bleep out cursing?
Personally believe it's because if you've listened to more than 10 minutes of a show, you're making now a conscious decision
Oh,
to listen to it.
Yeah, you're in.
Do you know the way people would say, like, you go to a comedy show and you got offended, like, look up the comedy comedian beforehand. So, like, you could accidentally listen to 2 minutes and get offended if you just started something and it was going mad in the first 2 minutes. But if you've now listened to fucking 10 or 12 minutes of this or 20 minutes or whatever it is, I believe you're making a conscious decision to stay listening to this.
Yeah.
And I imagine that's the reasoning behind the timeline on it. Could be completely wrong, but I imagine that's what it is.
A lot of people ask me now the last few days, are we going to do a segment on the duck?
The duck stories.
Duck stories.
The duck stories. Yeah, we'll have to train the duck in though. That when you come in and you're talking, it's sealed deal. There's no going back.
Oh, we're going to get waiver forms signed up.
Yeah, I would have to. You know? Because he's a great man off the cuff, but what's wrong with him, Lindsay? One person said something. What do you think? I wouldn't have said that. Yeah. And then he'll think too much about it. That's the problem, like.
Well,
you know?
You should have a segment of duck stories.
Duck stories.
Yeah.
Give us a new duck story now for people. Everyone is talking about the duck.
It's a duck story. Did I tell you? Did I ever tell you the story?
He's already had. He can't even get it out.
Give me the can.
Give me
another
look
can.
at him. He's alive. He's alive and well now.
We don't have to bring the duck in.
No, we just do the duck segment.
He told me
story.
what to call it. He told me, he says, I'll sue you. He says, I'll sue you. He says, well, I says, if you do, I says, we'll have the best content ever.
Yeah.
I said,
we'll live stream the whole fucking trial.
You weren't suing.
A friend of mine down below in Limerick, for some strange reason, stopped talking and saluting to me.
Stop talking to you.
No, and I mean, he blanked me on the road.
Fuck off.
Could not make out why. I've been on for a long time, and this lad will be a fine tick man now.
And like good friend or acquaintance or
I'd know him well. Know him well. So I wouldn't. I'd have a good time from.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be buddies now. Do you know, we wouldn't be on the phone all the time, but I'd know him well.
I had one of them this week as well.
And just stop saluting. Right?
over the podcast.
No.
I hope not.
No.
I was going to say, fucking hell.
No, this is back in 2014, 15.
Okay.
And he said, I called him. I met him one day above in a quarry. I said to him, what the fuck is up your hole? I says to him, I go, Snooty, what's wrong with you? He says, by God, and he says, you're a good man. He says, the blanket fella, he says, when you want to.
He said to you?
Yeah. And I said, go on. Oh, he says, above in Dwella. He says, above. He goes, himself, another fella. He goes, we shouted over at you. And you only do. I walked on.
For anybody that's listening, he just made a very disgusted fucking face.
That's right. I forget to put on watching. But if I clicked it, right? The duck and myself got mixed up so many times.
Yeah, I could see that.
Myself, the duck, the duck. And the boy said, "Lots of duck." Said, "Danny, how things?" And duck guy gave him a dirty look and looked him down like they're nothing. And he can do that, like he can look it down like, "Who are you? And how dare you even acknowledge me?" And by God, that's. And I said to him, "That I guarantee you that's what happened." And then I was trying to explain to him, and then it made more sense. And I showed pictures of him. Jeez, yeah, maybe. He says, jeez, it could have been right. He said. So it happened another time down below. I went along with Philip. Down Kilkenny, where the show's on. There was the Waterford show actually had a weekend down there one time.
Yeah.
So they had.
Okay.
And we're down below, and a fella came up to me. Oh no, he came up to me. I was polishing away the lorry, and next thing the duck was on the far side, and this lad came over. Oh, excuse me. I'm not feeling we seek to be at this in a minute. Well, Danny, he says, how you getting on with Philly? He says. Right? He was talking to the duck. I was only starting with Philip. Cheers, the cunt, he'd pay Norman. He said. And walked away. Lad was convinced he was talking to Don Curtin. That's not how you get on Philip. And all the answer was the cunt to pay Norman. And then, we've got mixed up a good few times.
Yeah, see, Katie mixed you up the night we were in Drogheda. And I could see that kind of from the perspective of it's your first time meeting both of these people. But somebody that kind of knows you should probably not be mixing you up.
Jeez, look, if you're a truck show, and do you know, if a lot of time we get the same old t-shirt, same crowd, we're the same build with the grey hair, we kind of spiked up, so we have everything kind of going.
Is Doug not very black hair, no?
He's blacker, yeah, but you have the beard though.
Yeah,
He
He's
let
a bad stubble now.
in the winter. I let it grow longer, right? But like this time now, we nearly have the same.
Yeah.
But no, that's good for times we got mixed up with the duck. We don't need to get the duck on. We just talk about the duck.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm telling
we get more content.
Paul, you're dead right. Segment now. Duck stories.
Duck stories.
Shooting ducks.
He's a gas man. You'll be talking about for the night.
Who would be, if you were to, just because you're saying about the resemblance, if you were writing a movie about your lives, who would star as you?
Fucking here's a David Cuddy fucking question now.
Who would star?
There's a reason I'm in this seat, Paul.
Jack Black has a fucking bad curly hair as well.
That's good. That is a good question. Now, who would you get to play? What was that actor there? He was in Mike and Molly?
Oh, Kevin, your man from all the Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah.
Kevin. Oh, what the fuck is his name? I know his first name is Kevin.
Kings of Queens.
Yeah, King of Queens.
Oh,
Mall Cop.
Yeah, Paul. I was going to say Paul Blart, but that's his name in Mall Cop. Kevin fucking.
He's very good.
Yeah,
he's very funny.
Good character.
He's very funny.
Who's yours, Paul?
I'd say. I don't know. I have no idea actually.
Who do you think would suit him, Dan?
Jonah Hill or someone. Because I'm thick now, like so.
Who would? I don't know.
It is a very much putting on the spot question.
It's a
good question, yeah.
Fucking dickhead
And
question.
the worst thing is, I prepared for these for our podcast with David. He didn't fucking ask any of them. I can't remember. Bollocks. I actually haven't a clue. Play me. Fucking say someone like.
Would you like that movie to? What kind of genre would you put your life if it was in a movie?
Fucked up.
But I don't think that's a category on Netflix.
Oh, it should be.
It's a category on Pornhub, but it's not on Netflix.
I'm sure you couldn't put a genre in my life because I've traveled, I've been everywhere, been in and out, and been good through good times, through bad times.
I suppose drama.
Oh, fucking drama.
Drama.
I would have said comedy 100% with you.
Right. Drama and a bit of comedy. But that's what I'd say comedy in it. But
Black comedy.
Black comedy.
Yeah.
That would be a black comedy.
You say black comedy.
Yeah, I don't know. Are we allowed to say that anymore? Kevin Hart starring in it.
Yeah.
But we can say what we want, can't we?
Nope.
No, we can't.
I've had to say this to you multiple times. This is not Patreon.
We're still not getting paid.
But can we get shut down for saying some stuff? Come here.
Look, to be fair, I've been doing this long enough that if there was something there, I'd say it. Like, you haven't said anything at this stage.
I'll give us time.
Yeah, I'm sure it will happen at some stage, but I will fix it before that happens. We don't edit anything here.
No.
Yeah, no. Look,
That the movie question's a tough one.
who would play your
Yeah.
Who, like, as an actor, then who would you like?
Kevin James is that's your man's name, isn't it?
Don't know.
Who's Kevin James?
The who we're talking about from Paul Blart to Mall Cop and
That's his name. Oh, yeah.
Kevin James, I think is his name.
I'm no good at like names of fucking songs or people or movies. I'm terrible at them.
Who's your favourite singer?
Favorite singer? Probably Van Morrison.
Oh, good.
Like Brown Eyed Girl is my favorite song.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? Don't think I have a favourite. I have a favourite every month.
Yeah, a lot of people are like
Do you know?
that.
I don't think there's ever one song.
Two songs that I love is Man in the Mirror as well from Michael Jackson.
Fuck off.
Yeah, Man in the Mirror.
Why the?
I don't know. I just love the song.
Just made you move or made you feel.
I've just loved it. That brown-eyed girl.
I have a song.
Somebody checks Paul's search history, please, just after Michael Jackson.
I have a song
Peter
that
Philly,
sticks in my head, and it's a very, very old song. Goes back, and I remember I'm very young. And Jesus, even when I hear it, it's got something's got a hold of her heart. There's
Something's got a hold of her.
Johnny Cash song, is it?
Simon something.
Simon and Garfunkel.
It's Simon Buckley. No.
Oh, jeez. Something
Google
got
that,
a
Matt.
hold of
Stand
my
up what David
heart,
says. Google that, Matt.
Google that, Matt.
dragging my soul and my senses apart. And that's fucking an old song, and I don't know where or how, and I didn't ask Mom because that is an old song. Where have I heard that?
Something's got a hold of my heart is a song by Roger Greenway.
Roger Greenway.
So it says something's gotten.
Can you play it now?
Yeah, of course, can yeah. You just won't be able to monetize the episode, but we're not doing that anyway.
No.
Fucking ads. I will hit that up when the ad goes off.
Yeah.
That's it.
Zum Mal im Fernsehen auf dem europäischen Kontinent. And for my little
Oh, Gene Pitney.
this is one of my very, very favorite
And tis when the what you call it, the older fella starts singing.
Mr. G.
Where is this song from? Like a childhood?
It's not him now singing it. That's not the version
well,
I know.
This is your favorite song.
Well,
That's
this
his
is
favorite. It's the one that sticks in my head all the time.
1968.
Yeah, because that's I asked Mom
Gene,
about
yeah,
that.
Gene,
She don't know.
Gene Pitney. Something's got a hold of my heart. It's so weird though. So it's something's right. It's like so something spelled right, and then it's gotten Gotten hold of my heart.
That's strange now for you. And
Why does that stick in your head?
I don't know.
And your mother, you were saying
And
you
I-
asked your mom. She
And
didn't know?
it's not that version. There's another version of it there. Simon and something now.
I'll check it now.
And there's two sing it. And it's when the older fella sings, he's a way higher pitched voice. Oh, I love it. When I hear it, I just feel.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Van Morrison and Michael Jackson. Like Michael Jackson was unbelievable. Like
He was good now.
There's nothing coming up for a Simon, but there is something's got a hold of my heart. It's Gene Pitney and sorry, one sec.
Seamus Moore.
Mac Almond.
That's it. It's a try. Yeah, that's it. Something got a hold of my
Gene Pitney and Don Cowboy. Right,
Yeah, that's it. You know. And
I do like that rhythm though.
but you have to wait now until the older fella starts singing. I don't know what it is.
But it's funny, in this video, Gene Pitney is the older fella.
Yeah, this is the video now, but you have to wait now for the other fella to kick in.
Mac Almond.
Meow.
If anybody is listening, please switch to YouTube now to watch Don dance.
Little wiggle wiggle.
Oh, it's so powerful. Big person not good at all. But you know my heart.
They're a bit of sickness in the cut now.
No, not a butter him. That's your favourite one.
I don't. That song, whenever I hear it, wait, no, this bit, no, I don't. I don't know, and I asked Mom about that. I don't know. Where would I've heard that? It is an old song.
It's a very strange song to be stuck in your head. Like,
I've never heard the song before.
no, neither have I.
No,
And
loads of people haven't.
I'm big in my music, like, but I've never heard that.
And I don't, and I just read about just
Oh,
passion.
yes,
behind it.
we seen the passion that got into you there.
So from the last episode, has anybody sent you any trucks from abroad yet?
Oh yeah, they did. The boys in Australia and I think of America. So I have.
Yeah?
Yeah, we'll throw them up on the YouTube.
Yeah, if you send them on to me, I'll put
So I
them
will.
in here.
What types of trucks are they?
Yeah.
Oh, 143s, and we have a new Scania. John Hickey with a new Scania.
Sorry, just to explain what way this is going to work. Whatever you mention now, I'm going to need you to, when you send the picture, say, this is this truck that I'm talking about here. This is this truck that I'm talking about here. So I know what the fuck I'm putting in when you talk about
Yeah,
it.
just thrum up together. Mix them all up.
For the next 2 minutes, it's just going to be pictures of trucks, people.
Yeah, they're all beautiful trucks.
Yeah.
And there's just some beautiful. I can't see
So,
no.
from watching out of the Podbean, I'd love for whoever's in Israel listen to us. I'd love
there's
to know who that
listeners
is.
in Israel.
Yeah, I'd love to know. Get in touch.
I think they might be a little bit preoccupied at the moment to be listening to the fucking truckers fight.
Maybe, yeah. But whoever's in Israel, I'd love to get in contact either with me or Don or even Matt if you know Matt. Whoever it is.
I don't know who you know, but it ain't me. I tell you
No,
that
it's
much.
good. I don't know anyone in
Quick,
Israel.
Israel or Hamas? Answer it.
Israel.
Something to pass away at the time out there.
But that's good. Like just looking on the stats, like from people from listening to us everywhere, like I have to say that's fucking fantastic.
That's right.
It's mad when you start doing it. You see,
Look at that.
This will be on screen here now, somewhere.
Oh, that's some beast, isn't it? That's some picture.
Beautiful bull nose Scania there.
See the toolbox in the back of it?
Yeah, some job.
Fuck me, that's class.
Fair play to those Irish boys outside. I take my hat off to them. So I do.
That's really cool.
We'll try them up on our YouTube.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've
Yeah,
a few pictures there.
And we'll even put them up maybe on the Instagram or the Facebook and that as well.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll throw them up in the group there now. So
yeah.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can.
You're part of that. Facebook thing which can do too.
You know,
I kind of.
it's a week on. You need to accept the admin, but
Yeah, you've only a few hours left to accept that admin.
If you know, I'm just kind of the fella that just turns up, drinks they can.
I've kind of noticed that.
yeah, I loved so much when you text in for the edits on the last episode. You're like, nah, just put it out as it is. And I was like, cool. What do you want as your clips like to go out on social media? Like, don't care. And then you come in like after everything was done a week later, and we're like, actually, can I get a clip there? I don't have the timestamp, but go figure it out.
I know who had to find us.
Oh man, it wasn't going to be me. I knew. I was like, Paul, you're the. But
You know where you're my best friend, Paulie. Yeah.
Don just texted in like it was like, Paul, you know why you love me and you're my best friend.
Well, we got it.
We did
We
get
got
it.
it.
Yeah,
To be fair, you're on the ball, but you want longer.
fucking were.
Would you have a fair idea, like? No, I'm kind of the worst ever that way. Like, I just get.
Do you just? Is it that you can't use social media? Or you just don't like technological things? Or?
Yeah, well, technically, I suppose. Sure, look, I'm
How many-
posting all the time and stuff, but I just.
Yeah.
How many times did you download the episode before?
I and then there's other stuff after uploading as well. I don't know what the fuck it is like. And I can't understand. This phone is very good. It just takes forever to upload. You might go into the thing, it's probably still trying to upload. I don't know why.
Just for clarification, I send a link that contains the audio for the boys to listen to of the podcast, and then they'll come back to me with timestamps and whatever. But I sent the podcast, Paul downloaded it, yeah, no bother, thanks very much. And then Tom came back and sent a video in and was like, I've downloaded it 7 times.
If it just don't pop up for me straight away, I no interest.
I've downloaded it 7 times.
If it don't open like a WhatsApp, that's it. I'm after losing total interest.
You're like, I've downloaded it 7 times and I still haven't listened to it.
I'm trying to because sometimes it pops up here on the bar uploading.
Still.
There's other stuff uploaded. I don't know what it is.
I had to send a screen record of my phone showing how to do it, and then Don just came back and was like, I don't have an iPhone, fuck off.
No, it usually pops up. I don't know. I can understand because this is a good phone to
Oh no, yeah, no,
do, but
yeah.
it just won't upload the thing, and then it upload
Wait, upload and download are different things. What are you uploading?
I pressed the upload or download. I mean.
Yeah. Sorry, I was
Sorry.
saying uploading is you sending out something, downloading is you
But
receiving something.
then I don't know where it goes. I don't know where it is now. Like,
I'll change your folder where you will pick where you want to put it. Like,
yeah, because I thought it'd be in gallery.
no, usually
No,
it
it
goes
won't be
to
a gallery.
files.
That side of it, I know good. Like, you know.
But point is, you're good at uploading everything. Like
Yeah.
Oh, your content, like you're consistent. What way was your content now during the week with the sickness?
No, I didn't do much. No.
Yeah, I was
Right.
thinking I hadn't seen much from you.
You know, no, I just wanted, and usually didn't. We just change a job. I wouldn't
Yeah.
until you just get settled because you don't want to be Jesus, the kingpin inside back in the Scandinavian, and next thing you fucking getting stuck.
Is that something you have to discuss with an employer when you're switching jobs of being like, look, I do social media, I will be posting videos from the
They kind of know now at this stage. So
Yeah.
they're not. They know.
Yeah.
I don't do no on sites. You keep the company
Yeah.
names out of it. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know?
really?
Yeah, I got fucking over a big fucking farmer didn't like fucking my stuff and thought it was too fucking sexist, opinionated, and
Oh, really?
sent a lot of shit into a bigger company, and that Hallyer was put into a fucking position, and that
Tough
was
position,
it.
yeah.
Do you know?
That's crazy. Like I've never seen it, and it's the same. Like David gets the same thing of, oh, you're sexist, you're misogynistic, or whatever. I've never seen two people to love the women in their life as much as you and David love the women in your life.
Yeah, but look, there's people out there, they just love a great old moan and bitch.
But they
Or
look for that as well.
They hate seeing anyone getting on. If you're too happy that...
We were just saying, I was just pointing out to Paul, and it's a very strange thing. I don't know why. Signs have only went up because that bathroom obviously only got renovated there recently. And when you walk into the bathroom, right, so it's gender neutral or whatever the fuck you want to say, right? And it's all cubicles. There's no urinals or anything, right? There's 5 cubicles in it. 1 is male, 4 is female.
I didn't spot that. And,
Just noticed it tonight because the
I didn't
signs have
know.
only
Oh,
went
right.
up, yeah.
Okay.
So only one man can take a piss for 4 women. That's pretty
That's
much what it
strange
is.
where things have gone to.
But yeah, but that's, I never understood that with David and yourself, that like this whole sexist, misogynistic, I've never seen two people to love the women in their life as much as you do.
Do you remember that the clip, TikTok clip? Oh yeah, mate, isn't that beautiful? And it was a sunrise. And
Yes, yeah.
I did use that clip. I had my top off, opening a brunch in my own garden, and this fella thought this was something to save and to send to, you know. But you see, the problem is I could do whatever I wanted. That's fine. But the next video is in down below. The
Have
company,
the company logo.
was on it. You say
Right, so this actually had nothing to do with a video that the company logo was in.
no, they did not. But then you see the no, you want in that video?
Yeah, but you can
But
see
there
the
were
company's
other
logo
videos.
in other videos, right?
Yeah, and what I was actually doing then was actually cleaning their fucking equipment
Yeah.
by hand.
Right.
But
And like,
It went the opposite way on you, like.
yeah, I went completely opposite, and very sad. It was a very sad moment. A job that I really fucking enjoyed, and
really,
it was heartbreaking.
And like, what was the discussion like? If you can talk about, like, what was that discussion like of what happened there?
I that joke, you know, I seen the fucking fear in the man's eyes, lad, and I'd say he was put in an awful predicament, lad, and I didn't want to.
Just that he was worried about what the backlash. It wasn't.
No,
that
he was
actually
told. I'd
cared.
say he was told.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he
Told
didn't
get rid
care.
of you.
Go.
Really?
I had to go that minute.
Fuck.
No way.
This all happened fucking 8:00 in the morning. I came in one way. I was actually off. I finished up on that morning, and we were having the cracks in the banks going across the yard. Yup, boy. And Nick said, "Come over," and we were just swapping over chairs, and just seeing him, the man was pale as a ghost. And I actually, do you know, I thought that was everything bad news.
Yeah.
I said that's he came over and he would put in a position, and that was what I could do. That was it.
And would that have been, say, in the last, I'm going to say, 5 years of this
Yeah.
whole PC wokeness?
Yeah.
This is where social media is great, and social media is fucking terrible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the
You
power
know?
of social media can make someone's life absolutely terrible.
You know, there, Bobby sat there and stuff. I celebrated all the stuff, and they had that stuff as well.
Republicanism.
Yeah,
Kinda,
do you know?
So they really went to town on you, like.
Oh, they did. I ticked every box. The race.
But like, yeah, this is what I don't get. The thing I don't get, like, obviously anybody who listens to the podcast or knows us and whatever, like, knows we get on like a fucking house on fire, and I don't like republicanism stuff and shit like that. If anybody does anything like that, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It makes no odds to me.
It's not going to change your life, like, is it?
Exactly.
You know, it's-
Absolutely. And this is what I think the issue is with this shit, is that if you actually let something that somebody else says affect your fucking life, and it's not even directed at you.
But those people have no lives. There's people
No, yeah,
out there that have.
We're back to the same people that
Well, we've seen that recently as well. With the truck run.
Oh, really?
Well, no.
Yeah, but no, but you see it like, and people take offense.
To what?
Just look, you can't keep everyone happy.
No, we're not going to go into it now. But there's some people take offense to it, like. And
Yeah, just look, you can't keep everyone happy. You know.
But that's what I don't get, and that's the part of this whole like cancel shit that I just don't get. Unless, like I think it would take a lot for me to be called to arms for something, and I mean a lot. I can't understand how these people are willing to die on every fucking hill that possibly erupts in front of them. Like you must be going around as the most tense cunt in the world. Like, it's just not possible to live your life that way.
But I think there's a lot of people as well that are going out to look for that shit.
But that's absolutely being offended on other people's behalves.
Yeah.
Virtue signaling. It's fucking
keyboard warriors.
Yeah.
It's most of it. Like, it's fucking bullshit. But that's their daily aim, is to go out and make someone else's life misery. And you know what? And they don't give a fuck about it in the end.
Yeah.
They don't care about that.
It doesn't make a difference to their lives.
No. And it's nothing to do with their lives. It's just to be a wanker, like, and get rid of their frustration out on somebody else.
Yeah, so I'm unhappy, so I'm going to try and make somebody else unhappy.
We got...
and make shit on somebody else. And we're like you. What ended up? You lost your job.
Yeah.
Do you know?
What good is that to fucking anybody?
The only...
What you do, like, what benefit was it?
How did it make anybody's life better?
I still did my job good. Like, I did my best of my ability.
Absolutely.
Like,
but that's what I'm saying. But how did it make anybody's life better that you weren't working?
Yeah.
Like, it didn't make anybody's life better.
And in the time, that was the height of COVID, like. The height of COVID, when truck driver, we were lucky enough, we'd always have work. But lad, things were bad enough the way it was. And fucking, no pubs, no nothing opened. I was lucky enough, I had a good job, a great job, right? And I liked it, I enjoyed it. And I was good and busy through a time with a fuck all to do.
No
I was extremely lucky. And then to get the fucking hee-haw from it.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
But I was lucky enough, the next day I fell straight into a job. I'm very lucky, I have good contacts, good friends.
Don't win the barbecue. Don't win the barbecue.
Please don't kill my barbecue.
It's stored away. Fuck off.
I'd say that's a wrap.
So, yeah. Everybody, thanks very much.
I better apologise that I'm not on top of my game today, but...
We promise you won't shit himself next time.
You're lucky that I was here.
You came to life there in a few bits now, I'm telling you.
Play that song again.
Patsy Cline, get on that radio.
But thanks everybody for listening to episode 2, and we shall talk to you the next time.
Absolutely.